Hey, C group leaders. Just want to let you know that I am getting great feedback from your groups and how things are going. Just want to say thank you for opening your hearts and your time to impact God's kingdom. It truly has been rewarding to go through this Live Like You Were Dying event together. It's so exciting when we're all reading the same thing, going over the same material. There's a sense of synergy and team as you are covering the same material. And I just want to say thank you. And it's been a lot of fun to really look at our priorities and what we're doing with our lives. And this week of speaking sweeter, and I've truly been trying to watch what I say even more closely. And so just a couple of tidbits, what I've noticed as I've been leading my group that may be helpful for you. You may run into this, you may not, but just want to pass them along to you. I found that when I watch that coaching tips, the first 5-minute talk DVD before Gary Smalley teaches, helps my mind to engage to lead the group. And so I try to, of course I've watched it ahead of time, but I try to watch it the day of, because it really helps my heart and my mind get focused on the group. Another thing that I've done in my group that you would like to do, I ask them to bring the main thing that they learned from Pastor's message and the main thing that they've learned this week from reading of the book. I try to break it down to where they can just talk about what was the main thing that spoke to you in these areas, because it helps bring a little focus and begins to help if you have several people in your group that they can share and have enough time to do that. So just another tidbit that you can ask them as they're reading and listen to the message to bring it that coming week with them, the main thing that spoke to them. And as always as well, I'm finding in my group that, which all of you shared this through the time you lead group, making sure that you leave enough time for prayer as you lead your group. It's so great to cover the content and the questions, and the material is just tremendous. But make sure that you have enough time for prayer at the end, because I find that when we pray for each other in group and your group members you have, that it really unifies the group, but it also helps the group be touched at a soul level. And that's where one of the best things you can do as a group to really help people embrace God and go to the throne of God to present our needs before Him. So make sure that you don't just kind of glaze over the prayer time. And that's tough to do, because all the parts of the group are so engaging and exciting. But please, I'm learning in my group as well to make sure you leave enough time for prayer at the end. So thank you for what you're doing, and continue to move forward and live like you were dying, and see what God does in your group. One little last thing, it's for some of you you're okay with this, but we're tidying up some of the administrative stuff with C groups, and one of the things is we need to make sure that we have everyone a filled out background check, and where we've done a background check on every C group leader. We do it for kids workers, youth workers, but we also do it for our small group leaders. And so when you receive the paperwork in the mail with a self-addressed stamped envelope, so that we can do background checks on those leaders who've not had that yet, make sure that you fill that out and just mail it back in. That's the only reason we're doing it. If you receive one in the mail, don't get afraid, but we're just trying to take care of some of the administrative stuff there. So have a great day, and continue to live like you were dying.